Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Our nation's public lands belong to all Americans and support a wide range of activities. In fact, there is strong bipartisan support for several provisions of the SHARE Act so that we may better support hunters and anglers on our public lands. However, the impacts of climate change, such as increased severity of wildfires and drought, invasive species, rising average temperatures, and extreme weather events present new and more difficult challenges for our public land managers as they work to protect activities like hunting and fishing on our public lands. In fact, many sportsmen and women are already seeing the impacts of climate change on a regular basis. Wildfires and extreme drought destroy important habitats and watersheds for fish and game species. Rising water temperatures hurt cold water fish species like trout and salmon, just to name a few specific impacts. My amendment is simple. It adds a sentence to the bill clarifying that nothing in this legislation will prevent the Secretary of the Interior, whether or not he so chooses, from considering climate change when making decisions related to conservation and recreation on public lands. Earlier this year, this committee approved the authorization and oversight plan that would govern our activities this Congress. That plan includes a provision requiring us to look at the impacts of climate change on public lands. While I believe we should be doing more on this issue, my amendment simply upholds this commitment and our broader responsibility to ensure that our nation's public lands will be open to hunting, fishing, and other outdoor activities for future generations of Americans. I urge passage of my amendment, and I yield back.